Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I'll try and get this to come on. No, it's not having it. Tonight I'm reviewing Sharp's Sea Fury. Oh, here we go, got the light on. Special Ale. So it's 5% ale, obviously brewed by Sharp's. Well, for them actually. So, Sea Fury Special Ale takes the inspiration from the stormy Atlantic seas that crash into the rugged Cornish coast during the long dark winter. This substantial and satisfying beer was first brewed in 1996 to satisfy demand from the local fishermen for a stronger ale to enjoy after long and often perilous stints at sea. Now, this is what I like. You look on the back, aroma, taste, finish. So aroma of malting, mashed, hold on a minute, I can't read that. Oh, inviting roasted and dark berry notes. Don't know where I got the malting. And taste-wise, rich, full malt and berry fruit. On the finish, moorish and pleasing hop. Served, tastes best chilled. Well, it's not chilled, but it's it's cool enough in here. It's about where are we now? About 16 degrees in here, so it's not bad. It's less than what your house would be. So let's give it a try. I do apologise for the not so clean glass. I've done a couple of reviews already tonight. I've got 2 nights with no reviews, so I'm doing them now, stockpiling them, ready for another day. So tomorrow night we're having aircon fitted in our lounge, and got the aircon unit the other week. Managed to get it, even though supposedly you're not allowed to buy it from retailers in the UK. Don't see why not, as long as you're not the one fitting it. It's like buying a gas cooker. You can buy a gas cooker, doesn't mean you can fit it. So, no apparent lacing or carbonation. Oh no, sorry, there's a very small hint of it. Massive head on it. Dark amber in colour. Malty aroma. What does it say? Roasted and dark berry notes. I'm not getting that, to be honest. But whether it's because of the froth or not, I'm not sure. Maybe that much froth does stop the aroma coming through. But usually the aroma is in the froth as well. So I don't know. I did get some malt there and a hint of berry in the background, and I do mean a hint, but that might just because, initial drink. Oh, so on ratebeer.com it's got a rating of 3.21 out of 5. It's described as an ESB/premium bitter. Sharp's name on the bottle, but it's brewed by Thomas Hardy Burtonwood, otherwise known as Molson Coors. Molson Coors should be known for a lot of people. They're the people who brew Carling. So 83 ratings, 3.21 out of 5. Doesn't really say anything different there. First review, 3 out of 5. Amber with a red glow, mid-sized off-white head, malty, slightly grainy with shy but good hops, well balanced. Another one, 3.8 out of 5, so somebody's a bit of a fanboy. And this bloke has got 9,000 reviews, so knows his stuff. Beautiful clear reddish brown colour, moderate head, slightly off-white, malty and nutty aroma, hints of toffee and caramel. I can actually taste nuts, and I haven't been eating any, so. The flavour is also malty and nutty, again with hints of toffee and caramel, but not very sweet. Moderate earthy hops in the finish. Nice beer. Finally, 3.4 out of 5. Vague malty aroma, chestnut, frothy white head, rich and fruity, thin, light, flat, long finish, decent enough without being great. So, if you've seen my reviews, you'll know that Sharp, whatever, and Doombar, absolutely fantastic on cask, not so good in the bottle. And it's because it's brewed. That's actually brewed by Marston's, whereas this is brewed by Molson Coors. So strange. I thought they've both been brewed by the same person, or a company. So obviously, the reason why they get a big brewery to brew it is because obviously, if you're going nationwide, you need to ramp up your production. And if you haven't got the facilities to do that, then you lease it out to somebody else to do, and your name's on the bottle, but they are the ones brewing it. And this happens with a lot of beers these days, because obviously your big breweries can brew off massive amounts. Fuller's, Shepherd Neame, Marston's, Molson Coors, they can brew off mega amounts of bottles to satisfy demand, whereas smaller breweries and microbreweries can only do so many bottles. Hence why obviously sometimes the prices are a lot higher, because while you're brewing 50,000 bottles versus 500, you can afford to adjust your prices, although they don't always go like that in the end. Definite malty, definite nutty, definite dark berry flavours in the taste. 5%, tastes a bit stronger than 5%, 5.5%, it's quite a nice beer. It's much better than what Doombar is in a bottle. It's one of them beers that you'd love to try on cask. Pour the old bottle in, waste not, want not, Times are hard. So, yeah. Doing some good home brewing this year. I've got a cherry beer review to do soon, once that's properly 100% double fermented. I've also got the chocolate stout, possibly, I can't remember if I've done them or not, but that, and I've also got a cider homebrew to do. I've got ginger beer with 3 times the amount of sugar and root ginger in the kitchen, brewing away now. And I've also got an apple juice and black currant cordial wine brewing in the kitchen. And it's been going 2.5 weeks and it's still not finished. It's clearing, but there's a head of foam on the top still, which when there's a head of foam on anything, it's, they call it wort, foam, whatever you want to call it, it means it's still doing its thing, it's still eating those sugars. So wow, what strength that's going to be is, going to be amazing. The only downside is it's putting me behind, because I wanted to get another couple of brews on the go, but at the moment I'm struggling. I've got an orange juice and orange cordial wine brew to go on. I've got an apple juice with strawberry cordial wine juice to go on, and then I've got a wash to go on as well. So it's going to be a busy month or so with brewing, and then I want to do some experimental brews. I want to get base beer kits and either using essences. I want a plum porter. I love Titanic and their plum porter. I want to brew my own plum porter. So I want to up the alcohol content, probably by doubling the sugar. And maybe slapping some brown sugar in just for, doing the tastes. And somehow I want to get plum into it. Now, whether that's using plum fruit, or some plum fruit, or trying to get some plum cordial or plum essence, I don't know, but I will do it. So yeah, it's quite a nice, strong beer, that is. To say it's a 5%, it's got some complexities in the flavour. You'd think it was a 6%. I'm actually quite impressed with this. I wasn't impressed with Doom Bar, and if you watch my Doom Bar review, if you search the channel and watch it, you'll notice how unimpressed I was. I know Doom Bar on cask is a lovely beer. It's a quality beer. You see that on the counter. It's one of the beers. It's a go-to beer, but for some reason in the bottle it is not a go-to beer. And this fella, yeah, it's pretty decent. I've actually got another one of their beers here somewhere as well. Wolf Walk. Yeah, please, I do. So that's a 4.8% as well. And as you notice for me, my R's are crap. I'm crap at pronouncing R's. Wolf Walk. Yeah, rock. Yeah. Thursday night tonight. You're not going to see this on Thursday night because I've got about 6 reviews to do. Friday tomorrow. The weekend. Can't fault, 2:30 on a Friday. I absolutely love it. Whilst I miss working at the likes of Sainsbury's for the beers, and if I ever leave gardening, I will go into a beer related job, either working on beers in the supermarket. Morrison's or Asda would be my favourite place to go. Sainsbury's, going back to Sainsbury's would be good, but not to a place where they want you to go on tills. I do not want that at any shape. And but I'd love to go into that sector working, and I wouldn't even mind. I'd like to go to work in a wine shop. Imagine selling wine to people and obviously tasting it yourself, because you'd have to do homework. And I'm all up for a decent bit of homework, Billy, would you take that £50 bottle of wine home tonight and get used to it so you can say the flavours? Yeah. Pile it on. I don't mind. I'll take any homework home. What a job, eh? The money might be crap, but wow, getting drunk every night on and free wine, eh? It's got to be the job, hasn't it? These people who do these wine tasting things, and go abroad buying wines for supermarkets. What a job, hey? Wow. I'd love that job. It's just getting in at the right time. If you knew 20, 30 years ago that that's the job you were aiming for, and went to college, went to university and did that. I always wanted to be a gardener. Always loved gardening. The gardening I do at the moment is not the gardening that I'm trained for. I'm trained for high-end amenity horticulture, which is basically, the top-end flower beds that you see, that you used to see in the likes of Britain in Bloom. Britain in Bloom these days is all about litter picking. It's not about bloody bloom anymore. And sadly, I'm in the wrong part of the country now for that. And it does sadden you, the way the country's changed. I don't know if it's just because of this, what happened with David Cameron and this, the Labour were going to bankrupt us. The Conservatives did it the other way, but they did it too far the other way. And it's ruined parks up and down the country. It's sad, but, as normal people, we just have to, go with the flow in that respect. As this goes, though, a very nice beer. So, good looking beer, massive head on it, not much on the aroma side, taste, abundance of taste coming through, all what they said on the bottle, the malts, the berries, nuttiness in there. Where the bloody nuttiness comes from, I don't know. But I can taste it even now. A lovely taste, lovely strength in the taste. Stronger than what the 5%, tells you. A really decent beer. And that's a mass-produced beer, So it shows you that mass-produced beers on licence for the smaller breweries can work. That one works. Doombar doesn't work. I may give Doombar another review sometime this year just to see if it's gotten any better. Sadly, it was not on the last review. Out of 5, 4.4 out of 5. Not a top 10 beer, not even close. Top 10 beers, then you've got to be a good beer to get in Raggy's top 10. But yeah, 4.4, still a decent score. Well worth trying. Next time you go to Asda, because Asda, I think, are the only ones that sell it, maybe Tesco's. But yeah, real good quality beer. Well impressed. Thanks for watching. See you soon.